Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. This is another Game Memories video, and today's Game Memories I'm going to be talking about is Turok. Turok on the N64, I used to play absolutely a ton. Absolutely loved playing that game. I never actually beat it back in the day, and one of the reasons for that was I never had a memory card thing for my N64, so I actually could not save my games on it. I know that some games could save on the card itself, which really pissed me off that games like Turok and Gex, which I used to play all the time, could never save on the card, but I played games like Mario 64 and they could. So I used to have to go back every day, and I used to have to go back and play it over and over and over again just to try to beat the game. I think I actually chased a couple of times just to get to like the end level to see what the game was actually like at the end. How to beat the last boss, and then I forgot the last boss. Um, but yeah, I absolutely loved the game. I think it was one of the first games also that I actually did quite a lot of raging on because the game was just so damn difficult sometimes. Um, some of the later levels can be very difficult. They can be very confusing as well. I always remember the catacombs level being very confusing to me. I could never figure out what way to go on that level. Um, some of the temple ruins, I could not figure out how to get past that level as well. Um, just overall, I thought the game was really, really awesome, and I absolutely loved playing it back in the day. Um, so if you've not played Turok before, you can obviously now buy it on PC. So yeah, if you're going to play it, I would recommend you get the PC version because obviously that's the superior version. But if you have a 64, get it for the 64. It's obviously not as good as the PC version, but it's still really fun to play anyway. Um, I used to always have to hold the control stick in a very awkward way. If I can find the 64 controller, I will actually show you. I don't have one nearby. Um, but yeah, I used to have to hold the controller like a very awkward way, and I used to have to hold um, the joystick in a very particular way so I could actually aim and shoot at the same time without having to keep moving my fingers about the place to actually try to do both because the movement in that game was very, very awkward. Um, Obviously, I was down to the N64 only having one joystick compared to like so the PS1, which had two joysticks, which allowed you to actually move the camera and the character at the same time, which made it far, far easier. Um, but yeah, Turok I absolutely loved. The sequels now, I didn't really like the sequel, Seeds of Evil, I think it's called. I played a bit of that later on in the later on down the line with at my mate's house. I couldn't really enjoy Seeds of Evil. I didn't think it was as enjoyable as the first one. It had all the same weapons and sort of layouts as the first one. Um, but just did not feel as good as the first one to me. Um, I hold the first one very high praise, so I do. Even though it was very, very flawed, I still think the first one was far, far better. Um, the one on the PS2, Turok Evolution, I think it's on the Xbox as well. Um, Turok Evolution was alright. It pretty much just played it like a Turok game. It sort of felt like a Turok game, but obviously it's more modern, and because shooters were getting more popular at the time, I guess they were trying to make it more like modern shooters at the time. And the same could be said about Turok, which came out on the PS3 and the Xbox 360. Um, Obviously, uh, by the time that came out, the shooting genre was um, very, very popular, and it just tried to be like every other shooter out there. A lot of people hated that one actually. Um, I thought the graphics were alright for the time. It did feel like an actual Turok game. You actually are walking around fighting dinosaurs and stuff like that. I found it was still very, very. Um, I'm trying to think of the word now. It was very, very. It followed the series very, very well. I could not think there for a second about the word I was going to say. Um, but yeah, I thought actually followed the formula of Turok very, very well. Um, it wasn't a perfect game, but I still thought it was alright for a Turok game. And I don't think it was as bad as other games which tried to follow the formula of the original, which actually didn't do as well, like the likes of Golden Axe for the PS3 and the Xbox 360. Um, I think it was called Beast Warriors or Beast Riders. That's it. Beast Riders. We used to piss out of it. Um, I don't think that one was as loyal to the actual franchise as some of the earlier games in the franchise. But Turok, I think, actually was very faithful to the. That was the word I was looking for. Faithful to the franchise. But yeah, overall, I really enjoyed Turok games. I really wish they would make another one. Um, but I doubt we will see another one, obviously because the company who made the original Turok games is now closed, so I doubt we will see another one anytime soon. That's not to stop me going back and playing the old Turok games. I still find them very, very enjoyable. As I said, I mostly play the Turok games on PC now because um, I bought them on my Steam account, and it's just far, far easier for me to play without having to fiddle around with the flipping joystick. It's just far easier to use a mouse and a keypad. But yeah, don't let that put you off playing the game. The game's still very much enjoyable on the N64. Um, as I said, if you do have one, buy for the N64. Buy the second one for the N64. I do have both my 64. Um, but yeah, I still hold them in high regards. I absolutely love the Turok games, and it's just one franchise which I will probably never stop playing because I grew up with it. I thought it was absolutely awesome. I always did hate the fact that you could never fucking see it, but that never stopped me trying to play the game and wanting to actually try to complete the game. So yeah, that's how I feel about Turok. Um, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Thank you for watching. I will probably be doing more videos very, very soon. I did get a few new Wii games, including Breath of the Wild from Private Mittens. Thank you, Private Mittens, for sending me that. So I will probably do a review of that once I get further into the game. I also have a few other games like Mario Kart 8 and Super Mario Bros. Wii U to actually review too. But yeah, I will be doing more videos very, very soon. Keep on watching the channel, guys, for new videos from us. Thank you for watching. I'm Dylan too, and I will see you next time.